Hello, my friends.
Hello there. Everyone rush B.
I did.
If you let go of W, I will personally team kill you.
Oh, on blue plant. I'll watch cat.
I got mid.
Wooded apartments.
Alright, rush B again.
Buyback 10, rush B.
I'm gonna go mid.
Come. One in market. Target for 72.
I got market.
I'll go mid, you guys go A. Actually, never mind, let's just all go ahead. Throwing smoke and see.
Someone pick up bomb. All right side by stairs. At least 3.
Stay there until you hear defuse.
Dude, nice job. Run, run, what are you doing?
Let's go A again.
Stairs.
Flash to CT.
Go, go, go.
One in CT.
Okay, I'm going.
Don't jump with the op.
Okay, clear. City
Blue
clear.
plant.
Look for city. Jungle, jungle. Nope.
Terrorists win.
GG guys.
Can someone check connector and sniper's nest? Also plant ace clear. Nope, no, it's
Where?
not boxes. Let me ace.
Go planting. Planting.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Plan B, I'm gonna go palace and op.
Go B.
Go
I'll
B.
go mid.
Okay. Go, go. Go, go, go. Planting B.
Boxes. One's on
market.
A.
I'm market.
Last one's on A. Probably gonna go connector through
I'm
mid.
market.
Terrorists win.
B again.
I'm going mid again.
Alright, someone with the scope, you can go first.
Market.
Two mid.
Sorry. Sorry.
Terrorists win.
Good. Go B. Oh man. Hope defusing.
Terrorists win.
Oh. I think so only Brazilians cries. So I'm not. Come back. Back.
Tag him up, sniper's net.
Go to A.
Bomb has been planted.
Juggle. I'll bang again. Pass one. CT. CT. Bomb. Go, go, go.
Plant B.
O cara tá girando, velho.
Alright, everyone go A. We're gonna rush to like the center main door. They won't expect it.
Sorry, repeat again, please.
A, rush A, follow me.
Okay. Smoke CT. Plant.
Flashing junk.
What? What?
You saw that, right?
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Plant B.
Rotating B through not palace, apartments. Terrorists win.
Okay. I will look for mid.
Lit 87 mid with a negav. Behind half wall.
Seventeen seconds.
Counter-terrorists win.
Hey.
Move it, son. Bomb is A.
Okay.
Grenade.
Where's last one?
Counter-terrorists win.
Oh man.
Huh? What happened?
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning. Incendiary out.
Here, 8.
Deploying flashbang. Smoke.
Let's fucking go.
I was gonna knife, man. My bad.
Let's go.
Move it, move it. Grenade out. Flashbang.
GG.
Hey everyone, this is lesson 10. Today when you're done watching the Edpuzzle lesson, you're going to read a poem called Waiting for Someone, and then create a Flipgrid response to that poem. When you're done with that, make sure that you continue to read 20 minutes every single day, whether it's an English day, a non-English day, or even a weekend, and continue to log those pages in your reading log, especially considering we have a reading log check coming up. Our learning target today is that readers notice how poetic structures and language contribute to what poems mean. We're going to listen to a song today called Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. This is a song that definitely fits when I say that I usually listen to a lot of songs many times before I actually know what they mean. As you're following along with the lyrics today, try to figure out if you can figure out what it means. So we have two new vocab words to cover. So go ahead and get out that same notebook page and add these to the bottom. The first word is allusion. An allusion is a reference to a famous event, person, or story. This word is new for most 7th graders. An allusion often talks about something famous, such as the Bible, such as Greek mythology, or famous plays like Shakespeare. In this song, there's an allusion to the Vietnam War in this stanza. So when it says, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to the foreign land, we know that he is talking specifically about that one war. There's an allusion to the Vietnam War in this stanza. So when it says, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to the foreign land, we know that he is talking specifically about that one war. There's an allusion to the Vietnam War in this stanza. So when it says, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to the foreign land, we know that he is talking specifically about that one war. There's an allusion to the Vietnam War in this stanza. So when it says, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to the foreign land, we know that he is talking specifically about that one war. There's an allusion to the Vietnam War in this stanza. So when it says, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to the foreign land, we know that he is talking specifically about that one war. There's an allusion to the Vietnam War in this stanza. So when it says, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to the foreign land, we know that he is talking specifically about that one war. The next word is theme. We've covered theme before when it comes to stories, but themes can also be found in songs and poems. The theme of this song is veterans in our country deserve better than they're getting because they often return home to desperate circumstances and few options. We shouldn't be blindly patriotic when this is the reality. You can word it in a lot of different ways, but this is the main message that most people agree that Bruce Springsteen is trying to get across in this song. We have 3 poetry questions today, and you're going to think about these 3 poetry questions when you're responding to our poem in our independent work today. The first is, what is the poet trying to say? That would be the theme. And then how do they say it? What tools, what language, what poetic words do they use to get this across? And then last but not least, is this poem a window or a mirror for me? Really what I mean by this question is, what does this poem mean for you? What kind of message are you taking away from it? Does it remind you of anything that's happened in your real life or somebody that you know? So when we are doing this kind of thinking, it's really important to read closely and go line by line. I'm going to show you a little bit about what I notice when I read closely like this. So in the first stanza, I noticed that there are 2 lines. First kick I took was when I hit the ground, and you end up like a dog that's been beat too much. So that's an example of a metaphor and a simile, and those 2 pieces of figurative language show how veterans begin life with few options. They didn't choose war out of many different options. They didn't have a lot to begin with. The next thing that I write about is the chorus, the Born in the USA chorus. It feels very lively and proud. This is why I thought that this song was a patriotic anthem when I first listened to it the first several times. However, this is really different than the rest of the verses. The verses feel discouraged or angry if you just read them and didn't think about the music surrounding them. And that ends up making me think that this song, this chorus, might be a little tongue-in-cheek or sarcastic. It might be sarcastic about all of the patriotism we have, but we don't really stop to think about how our country treats important people like veterans. And then moving down to the very last verse, I noticed this last verse has some dialogue. There's quotation marks around some of the words. And I think this is because the writer of the song is trying to think about conversations that this veteran might hear when returning from war. So when the hiring man says, "Son, if it was up to me," it's kind of saying like, I would love to hire you, but we just can't really. And then the last one, "Son, you don't understand," that makes me think that the speaker was trying to get help from the government, trying to get help from the VA, but didn't end up being successful. And again, this all kind of points to the fact that we should probably slow down and be a little bit more thoughtful about the way our country treats veterans. Today, you are going to watch your own poem and create your own response like mine. So you're going to go onto Flipgrid and watch a video, and it's a video of a slam poem. The slam poem's called "Waiting for Someone." As you're watching, you can follow along with the words that are also linked below and jot down some lines and some quotes. When we're doing this kind of analysis, it's really important that we are analyzing the specific words and techniques that writers are using and not thinking about the poem in kind of a with giant sweeping strokes. We want to really narrow down about what moves and what words the writer is using. In addition, please use 3 vocab words that we've covered so far in your response. There's a list of those on Flipgrid as well. It's due on the date posted on Schoology and Flipgrid, depending on if you're an A day or B day kid, and make sure that you submit this on Flipgrid when you are done. Email me if you have questions. Continue your great work reading. Have a wonderful day. Hey everyone, this is lesson 10. Today when you're done watching the